Hello, my name is Lori Gill. I'm the founder of the Attachment and Trauma Treatment Center for Healing. I'm here tonight to talk to you about the concept of true versus false refuges. This concept builds upon the window of tolerance. There is a brief video on this topic if you haven't already seen that, and that's available on our YouTube channel for the Attachment and Trauma Treatment Center for Healing. I originally heard the concept of true versus false refuges from Tara Brach, one of my favorite mindfulness practitioners. She offers great meditations and mindfulness activities online for free on her website. She spoke about the concept of true versus false refuges, and it really made me think about how this applies so well to addictions, self-harming behavior, and a lot of the adaptive behaviors that people who have experienced trauma end up utilizing to help them cope. A false refuge is something that gives the illusion of helping. So for example, take drug use. Drug use is something that may give the illusion of helping in that it helps people escape from the pain that they've experienced, perhaps get out of their body, get out of their mind. But when we really break it down and we look at the length of time actually spent feeling better versus the amount of time spent coming down, preparing for our next use, reflecting on kind of maybe the choices that have been made or the actions taken while using, the guilt, the shame, all of that stuff that follows, and the length of time that people spend in those feelings, quite often what we actually see is a deficit. And not only did it not help with the original issue, but quite often those feelings have been magnified because of the guilt or shame or powerlessness or helplessness that follows. A true refuge, on the other hand, is something that not only is in alignment with our values or our sense of self, but it actually does provide some relief as well. Part of our work is helping people to find the true refuges that help to shift their affective state, to reduce the hyperarousal that they may be experiencing, or to stimulate or upregulate when they're in a more of a shutdown state. This requires practicing various techniques and reflecting on what is working and the affective shifts that follow this. There are many different things that we can do to help shift our affective state, and it really is just a matter of trying different things out and reflecting and noticing how each of these things feel for us. For example, if somebody was feeling really overwhelmed, it would be a matter of looking at how can I effectively discharge the excess energy that's in my body. This may be jumping on a mini trampoline, it may be exercising with the intentionality of releasing excess energy, it may be vigorously shaking that excess energy out or stomping it out. All of these things are techniques that allow for release and movement of that big energy that's in our body. If, on the other hand, I'm feeling shut down and, emotionally deadened inside, it becomes how do we stimulate to move through? So then it's finding what are some things that allow for me to feel alive or feel a sense of vitality without actually harming myself or harming others or doing something that isn't in alignment with my deepest intentions for myself. So this could be, even adding some essential oils to a bath or adding some essential oils to a hand lotion, taking in something that we enjoy with our senses, an environment, pictures, the nature around us, but stimulating and allowing ourselves to receive the benefits of the environment around us. If isolation hurt a sense of abandonment or driving the feelings that we need to escape or that there's a perceived need to escape, then it's looking at how can I build upon a felt sense of connection. This taps really nicely into the concept of heal, which I'll discuss in our next post. Thanks for joining us today, and I wish you a gentle rest of your day.